Hi Scorpio, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for December 23rd through pretty much January. January 22nd. And I'm not sure, I'm trying to shift everything over to monthly, but January 20 or December 23rd to January 22nd. How about that? Might put January in the description though. But anyway, hi. This is intended to be a romantic love reading. It may resonate in other areas of your life. Also check out the description box below for everything else you need to know, including the link to the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to the Rosie Tarot. The Rosie Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support. All right. What they aren't telling you, Scorpio. Let's do it. What they aren't telling you, Scorpio. Okay. What do we got here? All right. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. The Ace of Wands. Oh, well, that's a good start, huh? Devil. The Magician. Page of Swords. So this could be Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Page of Swords. Four of Cups. High Priestess. And the Nine of Wands. All right. So let me get the little guys here. Put that over there. Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe you should be open to this one, Scorpio. This is someone that I think they're gonna need to give them some time, but I don't know. This is somebody that you might consider. Well, wait, is it you that's gonna need some time, or is it okay? Right, who's gonna need time here? Okay, let's start with it. Let's start with the Ace of Wands for Scorpio. What's this Ace of Wands about? Scorpio, the High Priestess. Okay. Huh. What's this devil about here? What's this devil about for Scorpio? Five of Pentacles. Okay. What's this Magician about? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands twice, and the High Priestess twice. Okay, so we got some caution here. Why? What's this Page of Swords for Scorpio? What's this Page of Swords? All right. So why is this person just not telling you how they feel? Like what? Okay, so this is, I was gonna say, this is for Scorpios that have been in a relationship with somebody, but I'm not, hold on a minute. This is, someone's being cagey again. There's like three that's been like this, where they're slippery, and it's like, wait, trying to pin it down. It's like you're chasing after, okay. What's this High Priestess about? Hold on here, because we got someone that's not telling you how they feel, obviously, but why? For all intents and purposes, this is a connection. This is like a real, alive connection. I mean, you two are up and running, or at least this person that you met is like, yay! This is like somebody new. For the Scorpios that I'm reading for, this is somebody new. This is not a new start. This is somebody new. What's this Priestess? And what's this High Priestess about for Scorpio? This is somebody new, though. The Tower. There's that shocking news that they're keeping secret. Okay, I'll tell you everything. Just give me a minute. Well, what does that mean? Hold on. What's this Four of Cups? It's never boring, is it? It's never boring. What's this Four of Cups for Scorpio? The Moon. Oh, that's a High Priestess in the Tower and the Moon. Oh, Scorpio. What's this Nine of Wands about? I'd be mad too. Be cautious too. What's this Nine of Wands? No. The Lovers. Okay, fine. So this feels like someone you've met just recently. This is not an abiding relationship. You have not been through it with this person yet. But wait, it'll start. This is somebody you've just met. This is a new thing, right? But there's this, everything's going fine. And they like you and you like them. They really feel this strong connection, but they're in trouble. Why? Because they got stuff they're not telling you about. We could be talking about addiction. We could be talking about another family, another person. They've got stuff that they're not really upfront about, even for some of them with themselves. Like they just might have this image of their life and their things, but there's other stuff going on that they might need to take a look at within themselves. They don't have these tentacles out. It's not that. It's just this is someone that kind of has this, there's a part of themselves they're not willing to look at. It's like they're not very self-aware about a certain part. They might be kind of blind to their own stuff. And so this person that you've just met, Scorpio, keeps repeating the same issues. So even though this is not with you, it's something that they just kind of are trying to work out within themselves, but they're blind to it. So there's that. Just be aware of that. It's never boring, is it? But they do feel this connection with you. This is this is happening across the board too, that this is someone that's going to give their level best effort to try and resolve it, because all of a sudden this new connection with you is like making them rethink their stuff. So there's that, which, okay. This is someone that does want to try and, well, they might be telling you that, right? They do want to work through this, and they do. But they still don't know how. And this is someone that wants it, they don't know how, and they might be saying that thinking, oh yeah, we got this because the relationship is new. But it's somebody that, again, there's a blind spot, and it's this untraversed territory that once they get into the thick of it, they either are going to be running for the hills or they stonewall someone and cut them off. So this is someone that might be kind of withdrawn and just kind of mysterious. But it's also because they might feel their issues starting to creep up, and they're like, "Whoa, I gotta deal with." Okay, so it's almost like they're kind of mysterious and just kind of keeping things not too, there's like everything's kind of really hazy. There's no real definitive. It's romantic. It just started. There's this incredible chemistry, but you've got somebody, Scorpio. Consider that they are dealing with issues from their past. That this could be someone dealing with issues of abandonment that needs some that does some, I know that's sounding crazy, but that does some kind of shady stuff, or not shady stuff, just stuff that doesn't make sense, stuff that they keep it at a certain level and they act aloof when they're really not. They're scrambling on the inside, but they're just kind of keeping things light and whatever and disaffected on the surface. This is very interesting here. So you got something that started off wonderfully, but they're having some old issues creep up. And so they're not wrong when they tell you, you know what, I think I need some time to handle some stuff. I think I might need some time to handle this, but I do still want to maintain a connection with you. This is not someone, it doesn't feel like this is someone that's dealing with somebody else. This doesn't feel like somebody you've dated before. This feels like a new person that you guys started off like gangbusters, and the connection was there. The chemistry was there off the charts, but somebody's past is catching up to them. It's internal issues. It's not another person. And they might be asking for time to deal with it, but also at the same time telling you, I don't want to lose you, and yet not telling you what their issues are. Because nobody wants to go, I have issues of abandonment, I have parent issues, I'm terrified, so I'm just going to keep Scorpio in that sweet, mysterious spot and keep the chase there and keep the mystery there, but inside I'm cart flopping, I'm terrified. This is interesting. Okay, all right, we got Scorpio here, Pisces or Cancerian. So, okay. This is someone that does want, for whatever reason, whoever you are to this person, this is somebody you just met. I'm I'm committed to that. I don't think this is an abiding relationship. This is a new connection for the Scorpios that I'm reading for. They are quite smitten and equally terrified because you represent a future they didn't think they could have, and they don't know how to navigate that. So it's like they want to keep you, but they don't want to let you too close because they haven't even well examined what's inside of them, let alone let you take a look. Part of them, I think, is hoping that you'll figure out a way to fix this or handle this, and I strongly caution against that because you don't need to take on somebody else's issues. It's something that they have to work through and come to you whole. 2 wholes make a whole, not 2 halves make a whole. So this is someone that's going to have to find their way and work through it, not you. This is them having to work through it. And they will, because they have a pretty strong motivation for you. It's just going to be probably slow going because it's new. I gotta say that you're not going to get to find out what it is for a long time. You're not even going to get to find out why they keep kind of shifting the target or being this mysterious, really sexy, sensual person. Because 1, they don't know themselves, and 2, they don't want you to find out before they do, lest they get embarrassed or ashamed. And 3, they don't know how. They don't even know really what it is. They just know that after a certain point, they hit up against something in every relationship. The difference with you is that the chemistry and the emotional connection is there. And there's always been one or the other, but you two are kind of unique to each other. And things are going great now, but there's going to come a point where they're just going to be like, so yeah, I usually about this point in the relationship, I start to do the fade or I start to kind of play games. I don't want to do that with you, but I don't know how not to. And I know I got stuff to work out, but I don't even know what it is, and I don't know what to do. That's a lot. You'll be lucky if you get that much from them, but it's not yours to fix. For some of you, you might be thinking, well, that leaves me a bit nowhere, except for with a great physical connection with someone. But for others of you, you might see the potential and be like, okay, well, just gonna have to figure it out. And you're still hopeful and you're still waiting, or you're still like, okay, well, this might make us stronger. Let's work through this together. But I just don't want you to take it on and fix it. And like, I don't care, me and them forever and ride or die, because they have to be in it also. You know what I mean? Like, they can't kind of just be this really sexy, into it person and all this over here, this physical, and then not give you the stuff for longevity. All right. You got this whole hope and passion and connection, but there has to be the physical side of it to match that. There has to be there has to be the grounded, the longevity side. Unless you don't want that. I mean, unless you want to. But for the Scorpios that I'm reading for, you're feeling like this person there's a great potential here. It's going to be quite the shock when you find out there's some stuff that's been hidden, and you don't know quite at first what to deal with it. You might be thinking, okay, maybe we can work through it. Maybe we can't. Maybe this is too big. From what's here, it looks like because of the psychic and emotional connection as well as the physical chemistry, you are going to decide to stick around. You might be a bit guarded, but it's going to be worth it to you. For this new relationship, right now, you see the potential for this. And you're willing to kind of allow for them to withdraw for a little bit to work through what they need to. There's like a trust there that they're going to actually do their due diligence. So there's that. I feel like I've been going like this. All right, what else for Scorpio? Oh, my phone rang. Well, that's interesting. You don't hear that ring in a while. There's that stability. So, okay, all right, Scorpio. Spoiler alert. You're going to be interested in towing the line. You're going to be, because it's going to feel like, and can I just say that there's been like a theme here? You don't shy away easily. So it's almost like this is a challenge. You're like, challenge accepted. I'm going to stick around. I'm going to see what this can, because you don't scare easily and you don't shy away easily. As long as this person, you see that they're making an effort and doing their due diligence, you're like, I can respect that. We all have that side to us where it's like kind of filthy and deep. Sometimes we have to do a deep dive and clear it out and become more self-aware. You respect that because you can relate to that. But it's when they don't. It's when they say that, you know, I really want to work on this, and then they don't. They drop the ball and they give minimal effort. For the Scorpios that I'm reading for, the person you're dealing with is not going to drop the ball, but it is going to take longer than expected. This is not somebody that's connected to somebody else. This is someone that's going to have to deal with some issues from their past. Probably there might be some codependency here that you're going to have to kind of set up some boundaries, but for whatever reason, the connection is worth it to you. So you're going to be navigating this. And you, for the Scorpios that I'm reading for, you've got the means to do it. You're not afraid of this kind of stuff, but you're also not suckered by it either. Like you're going to make sure that this person is doing their due diligence, but you think it's worth it. This could be Capricorn, by the way. What else? What would Scorpio's person say to them? I kind of like it just because I feel like this person has got, like they want to do their best here. They're not putting up excuses. This is someone that wants to try. And I think you respect that. I feel like you're like, all right, you know what? We all have that. So, okay, let's do this. It's going to be tricky, though, for you not to take over and do it for them or to overhelp, you know what I mean? And let them kind of grapple with it and struggle and grow. That's always hard. That's for Scorpio. Just because you don't want to see them suffer, you know? And for some of you, it's going to be like the periods of withdrawal. You're going to be like, well, I don't know about that. But the trick is to maintain the communication at least about that. Again, though, you can't do it for them, and you can't sit there and go, why haven't you called or texted? Ugh. You know. Maybe we're just too different. No, maybe somebody's just scared. Again, no rescuing. No getting in there and going, no, this is what's going on with you, and this is how you fix it, and then this is how you're going to do. Don't do that. Even though you might know, that's not for you to do. So, okay, now I understand why this Nine of Wands showed up twice and why this is here. Is because they're going to be doing this. That's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be getting to a certain point with you and then going, you know what, maybe we just need to take a break. Maybe this is too different. Maybe, and they're going to go dark for a little bit. They're going to disconnect and go dark, or they're going to kind of withdraw. And the trick is to not chase. Is to be like, okay, I'll respect your space. I understand it. And for, apparently, it's going to be what they need to be able to have the room to work through their stuff and then to reconnect. So, I don't know, Scorpio. I don't think this would work for me because I wouldn't be able to handle the disconnect, the connect, the disconnect, the connect. That abiding connection would have to be fortified for me. Like, it would have to be more consistent. But I think you might understand innately what they're going through, so you're going to have more patience and tolerance for it. They might have communicated something, or you just might get them on a psychic or intuitive level. So that very well could be why you're like, you know, I think it's worth it. I'm going to stick this out. No codependency, like no over nurturing though. They've got to be able to do this on their own. They've got to see through it on their own. Okay. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? So that cycle. So this is about the back and forth nature of this person reconnecting and then withdrawing a little bit to deal with it, reconnecting and then withdrawing a little bit to deal with a little bit more. So this is about you two going, it'll come in stages. There'll be intense periods of connection, and then there's going to be this, and then there's going to be intense. But this is somebody new. Holy cow. Get ready. There's a lot of depth there to this person. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? But honestly, this is someone that is going to put forth the effort. They mean it when they say they need a little space to work on something. They mean it. They're not trying to be deceptive or sneaky. They're just getting a little too close for comfort, and they don't want to mess it up, and they rather withdraw than to step in it. That's for Scorpio. All right, so we got, okay, so the World here reversed. And Five of Pentacles there too. So this is someone that is not willing to give up yet. So for somebody that you just met within like 3 months, 3 to 5 months, right? A newer connection. This isn't a connection of longevity yet. This is, you two are in separation, or you two have kind of sequestered, and the cycle begins. There's going to be more. If you're with this person, there's going to be more of that. Because this is how they do. They're going to hit up against something, and they're going to need time to figure it out, instead of just bailing completely like they always did before in other relationships. They're not going to do that with you, but they don't know what to do. So they're going to need time to figure it out. And this is going to happen a lot because they're working through something pretty darn big. But for whatever reason, it's showing that you're up for the challenge. So consider your dynamic. It looks like you're in the phase of maybe we're just too different, and then here they're going to come back again though. This is pretty darn intense and heavy for a new relationship. Honestly, like inside of 3 to 5 months. I mean, that's not new, but I think this is the first time they've withdrawn like this, and that's why this is showing up, because there's this intense connection and yet this withdrawal. Okay. All right. Scorpio, I wish you luck with this. I thank you for stopping by, and love and luck to you. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.